Oh. They're all the monarchs. I hadn't noticed that when I were just running through then. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what you can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. Hold on. The red chain. Try to catch me, then human. What? Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh, I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me you hold the red chain, try to catch me, then human, for the fight to come. Some more Ultra Balls. And here's Dialga. Okay. What? It's done like a normal battle? Okay. Sword stance. It goes for a strong style. God damn it. Infernal Parade. Another strong style. Earth Power again. I was hoping for a burn. We'll use Thunder Wave. Apply at least a status on it. It's going to resist Chloroblast, but God, that did nothing. Gardevoir is probably the next Pokemon to go for. I just need to keep chipping away at its health. Another Moonblast should put it into knockout range. Okay, this should be a catch. Yeah. There we go. Getting us this far. Well done, Gamma, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. What did you teach me? Wait, it's happening again. I hear the Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga's speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. All the power spills forth. Frenzied one comes to fight. Now human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way can Gamma tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. And here comes Palkia. Thank you for the follow there, Luxard. Yeah. God, I can't do it. All of you must evacuate this. Yeah. Forget the fancy talk. Book it, come on. You've been putting on the fancy act the whole time. We've got to make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this almighty Sinnoh wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce. You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. God. Hi. Again, thank you for the follow there. Lucadax? I think that's how it's said. Such a dreadful power, certainly beyond our current capabilities. To survey such a creature, I'm amazed you managed to stay on your feet before it, Gamma. God. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? Seems likely that a build-up of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon to their frenzied states. Can't believe that there were two almighty Sinnohs after all. I guess that means neither of their clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. I can't do voices. To both of you, as fellow leaders, you saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Gamma. Okie dokie, Luca. And to you, Gamma, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Exploration team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save Huisi. Why can't I say that today? Well, it's not like we couldn't just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had a reason to act as you did. A very flimsy one. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state. At the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of you than dwell on the past, huh? Just what expected from a real scientist. God. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak of any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. Seems having Gamma about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have had no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How can we keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation beginning the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's intervention. Until these three, the calm, the chaos now pervading space. Blah. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least, the pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention, I dare say that refers to a Pokeball. That's got to be it. But what's that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Warden Leon will be fine. Resource consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Leviton? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? At least I'm doing inflection. Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Gamma, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Wider and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved on them. Oh, the plates. Aha, just as I remembered. On the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe young Liam might know just where to find such a thing. As he said, he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow has come to the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before, too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's indeed, then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Well, the name's rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Original. Frank, may we ask your clan's aid once more? Oh, that's a joke that's never going to make sense anymore. Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. Wait, he's just going to come here? I waited as long as anyone can reasonably expect, but my invitations just never came. Oh. So I decided to honor you all with my unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adamant, I see these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. What of me, great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? God, you love to hate this idiot. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adamant, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping people of their clan from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Do you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Oh my god. Well done. You. I really should slap you one. Take this as a reward for your admirable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. Candy truffles? Okay. It's just a crafting material. And here's Liam. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be one consulted for my wisdom. What do you know about rocks? Other than the ones that are stuck in between your ears. Yusui's ores and stones are precious resources. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with that, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in a battle with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more capable of zapping you, both you and your ugly bug of yours, all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you spoke to the almighty mighty Dialga. Or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. My god. One Lian, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto? Okay.